Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today I'm going to be talking about NAKD as an update to my previous video. Make sure to watch that one if you haven't watched it already. It really goes through a lot of different aspects of NAKD, but I'm going to give the most important ones as of right now. Now, make sure to drop a like this video to help the channel grow. I see you're not dropping a like. Make sure to do so. Subscribe and leave notifications on. Let's jump right into it. On a 1 week perspective on the technical analysis before going through presentations, anything I can find about it. Quickly, you can get to see an MACD that is going on positive. It looks like there might be a little bit of a bullish trend here, but we're interested on a 1 day because that's where the jump happened. So on a 1 day perspective, MACD looks like it's curving back down. ADX shows in a potential, not a trend, just a potential of a trend. And the Williams percent R looks like it's actually retracted heavily. Momentum looks like it actually is going to negative momentum sometime soon, and it really looks like a massive bearish kicker. This is a bearish trend. You have 1, 2, 3 green candles and 1 red one. That's a dangerous one. Moving average doesn't tell us anything. Now we can do a 2-hour perspective just to see a bit of the extended hours, and you get to see it's below the trading action zone. So the trading action zone is between the 10 SMA and the 30 EMA, where reversals are likely. Below there, you're in danger. MACD looks like it's negative. ADX shows in a strong negative trend. Williams percent R oversold, and momentum is negative. So it looks like it actually broke that trend. So let's say moving average band for the sake of the argument, 10 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents. That's on the top, middle, and bottom. Now, taking a quick look into stochastic fast and stochastic slow, both indicate they're going down, except one single thing: the percent D slow. That's a little bit lagged, so we can expect that. But from stochastic fast, it shows in hey, jump ship. Stochastic slow shows in carefully jump ship. Now, taking a quick look into supports and resistances, here's where things get interesting. You get to see the support being currently at 17 cents. Below there, you're looking all the way down to 14 cents, 14, 13 cents, and below 13 cents, we're looking at 12 cents. 12 cents, we're looking at 9 cents, 9 cents, yep, and then all the way to 7 cents. Now, let's try to go on and see a bit more about the history. Okay, so we're looking at 17 cents, all right. 17 cents, we're looking very much closer to this, all right. Current support would be the 15 cents. And then below there, looking down to the 14 cents and below 14 cents, we're looking at 11 cents. Resistances, 24 over here from what we see from the candle. But we need to look into, let's say, a 2-hour perspective to see the recent distances. All right, so we're looking up to 18 cents, seems to be one, 20 cents, 22, and 27. Above 27, we're looking all the way up to 30. Quite interesting. All right, just to show you quickly, remember I was talking about the candles and how this one was a little bit bearish. I pulled up a quick cheat sheet that I used a long time ago. So what we get to see is very similar to the bearish kicker on here. There's no shame in using a candle cheat sheet if you don't memorize them. But make sure to have them handy on you. They're really, really useful. So what we can get to see in this one really is something, perhaps a combination of the bearish kicker and the evening star. The only difference is that the candle itself for the evening star was a green bigger candle, but the actual red candle is hanging down from where the bullish or the green candle was. So it's still bearish on the candle 1 day perspective. But one thing we know is that the market really doesn't really care always about candles. But you know, if it works 50% of the time and you have it as an additional check, hey, you added a level of security. So, okay, this is their website. You know, a lot of people have been saying, oh, Black Friday, this one is gonna go out. But you know what? I don't know a lot of people that would be very interested in intimates in Black Friday in the holiday season when things are cold, at least here in Canada. Usually that's a summer thing. But anyway, let's take a quick look into their SEC filings. So SEC filings, one thing to consider. I've heard this a lot and I've said it in my last video. A lot of people are saying, hey, they regained compliance, they don't need your compliance. Okay, they gained the minimum stockholder equity. Now comes on towards the compliance requirement for the minimum bid of $1. Initially, they have until November 23rd to regain compliance. Now, usually when you're holding this late for November 23rd, and today I'm making the video around November 21st, the next trading session is the November 23rd, one of two things are going to happen. One, they regain compliance. Actually, one of three things. One, they get a reverse split happening. right on Monday. You had that kind of 2-week extension from NASDAQ. NYSE. Now this one trades on NASDAQ, my bad. 2, what happens is that it gets delisted and goes to the OTC market. That's a dangerous thing to do. 3rd, it gets a 180 days extension. Now you're literally betting on one of these 3 things. How strong are you bet? How strong are your odds? My luck is crap. So if I bet on something like that and it's not backed up by technical analysis and financial analysis and everything in between, I usually lose. But with a really good streak going so far, I wouldn't bet money on something like that. So the next thing is institutional buyers, how they're feeling. Are they nervous? Institutional buyers haven't been touching this, except all the way back in 12 by a mere 25 shares. I'm not even sure why you report that. But anyway, for insider buys, nothing, nada. Alright, so what's the next catalyst coming up? I mean, when you go on towards the stock itself and look at news and events, you don't see anything significant in there in terms of there. Here's your news and events. I have signed up for email alerts. That's one thing you need to have as well. But any events coming up, I don't recognize any coming up. I know they might have a meeting, some kind of emergency meeting coming up. Annual emergency meeting, a general meeting happened already, but they need a reverse split vote. So there's that. And it might happen some kind of, all of a sudden you will log in one day and there's a reverse split. That's my kind of view on it. Now, Ed, buy or sell, as I said, it's a huge risk with massive potential when it comes into pumping. Thank your pumpers out, pumping it from all the way from 7 cents to 33 cents. On the idea that, hey, Black Friday, but you know what, Black Friday is Friday. Why did he have a massive sell? It's because there's a lot of uncertainty and you don't even know. You don't want to hold this one and buy 33 cents, go back to 7 cents. You don't want to hold this for a year because we already know what's going to happen for a year. For folks out there saying, oh no, this one is solid for the last 10 years. See this here? 280? That's post reverse split from 1 to 100. Right now it's 7 cents. So if you hold this one for the next 10 years, you might end up with nothing. So that's my idea about it. What do you think about this sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.